Hello and a very good day to the fellow panels. Before begin with the presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Sridharan Analaki Arumugam. My matrix number is B09181017 and I'm from 3BMMH section 11. The supervisor for my bachelor degree project is T.S. Muhammad Noor bin Uthman. Today, I am going to present on my bachelor degree project, which is entitled Design and Fabricate Absorptive Muffler to Maximize Noise Reduction based on jute fiber using impedance tube. Now, let's start with the introduction. Noise is defined as any undesired sound that is regarded unpleasant, loud, or disturbing to hearing. Noise can be caused by a variety of factors. Noise from automotive has several negative effects on human health. An absorptive muffler is used to absorb noise in car exhaust system. Synthetic fiber, such as glass wool, is usually used in absorptive muffler as a sound absorbing material. In this project, an absorptive muffler will be designed and fabricated. Jute fiber will be used as a sound absorptive material. For the problem statement, first, synthetic fiber and absorptive muffler are expensive in the marketing. Second, synthetic fiber used in absorptive muffler have negative environmental impacts such as contributing to global warmings and causes significant health risks to humans. The next slide will be the objective of the project. There are three objectives for this project. First, to design the absorptive muffler using SolidWorks software. The second one is to fabricate the absorptive muffler using selective laser sintering 3D printer. And the last one is to analyze and maximize noise reduction using jute fiber. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, let's start with the scope of the project. Develop a low-cost absorptive muffler made of plastic and replacing the synthetic fiber with natural fiber as a sound absorption material. Next, design and fabricate the absorptive muffler using SolidWorks software and selective laser sintering 3D printer. The fabricated absorptive muffler will be used to inspect the acoustical performance utilizing jute fiber. There are few task breakdowns in this project need to be done. Okay, starts with designing, fabrication, placement of jute fiber, and acoustical performance tests using the impedance tube. There are two parameters will be measured in this project, which are sound absorption coefficient and transmission loss. The dimension and thickness of the jute fiber are the project's control parameters. Exhaust heat will not be included in this project. For literature review, let's start with the absorptive muffler. Absorptive muffler transform the exhaust noise energy produced by fluctuating pressure waves into the heat. Absorptive muffler operate on the theory of absorbing exhaust gas sound by wrapping absorbing materials around a perforated exhaust tube, then absorbing the sound and transform it into small volumes of heat. Then let's move to the natural fiber. Natural fibers provide a safe alternative for use in building construction, noise reduction, engineering, and acoustic treatments. There are some advantages of natural fiber, such as they are the promising candidates due to their low cost, long lifespan, lightweight, biodegradability, and most importantly, their positive and environmentally friendly effects. Natural fiber also have some disadvantages such as poor antifungal, longevity, moisture and fire resistance. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's continue with the literature review of jute fiber. Jute fiber mostly derived from two species, which are the white jute and tosa jute. After retting the wool plant, jute fiber was harvested from the bast or outer area of the stem. Jute fiber fully biodegradable and recyclable, making them environmentally safe. Jute fiber have good thermal and acoustic insulating properties with mild moisture recover and no skin irritations. Then, in terms of limiting oxygen index, flame spreading and smoke density, jute outperforms glass fiber in terms of acoustical attenuation and flammability. Lastly, jute fiber have a very high resistance to withstand rotting easily and tend to be very good in being non-abrasive and give out satisfactory mechanical properties. Now, let's start with the methodology of the project. First, literature review. By doing some readings on journals and articles, I have gained some knowledge regarding the project. Then, based on the reading, I did the literature review of the project. Next, we move on to the sketch of the design. I came up with three alternative types of absorptive muffler design. Sketching and designing process were done by using SolidWorks software. Then we move to the selection of design. A morphological chart were made to show the difference of feature between each design. The morphological chart contained 5 features such as shape, material, weight, inner tube and perforated rate. A comparison was made based on the feature and design 2 was chosen, which is a circular absorptive muffler design. Then we proceed to the fabrication process. Fabrication process will be done by using selective laser sintering 3D printer. Plastic powder material will be used for the fabrication of absorptive muffler in selective laser sintering machine. Then we move to the fiber placement. Jute fiber will be placed around the perforated tube in the absorptive muffler in order to absorb the sound that passes through it. Next, we move to the experimental setup. Two acoustical performance such as sound absorption coefficient and sound transmission loss will be measured using the impedance tube. The setup for the experiment will be different where for sound transmission loss, 4 microphone method will be used while for sound absorption coefficient 2 microphone method will be used. Calibration must be done to the impedance tube setup before conducting the experiment. Then we will start with the acoustical performance analysis for sound absorption coefficient and sound transmission loss. Finally, we'll collect the data that obtained from the analysis and will record it accordingly. Now, as mentioned just now in methodology, these are the experimental setup for transmission loss and sound absorption coefficient. You can see here for transmission loss there are 4 microphone 1, 2, microphone 3 and 4 for the sound transmission loss. And for the sound absorption coefficient we can see here that there are only 2 microphones, microphone 1 and 2. Now, preliminary results. There are two preliminary results I obtained from this project for PSM1. First is the finalized design of absorptive muffler, which is shown here. The shaded region shows the portion of placement of jute fiber in the absorptive muffler around the perforated tube. Then, the second preliminary result is the technical drawing template of finalized absorptive muffler. This technical drawing template was drawn based on the exact muffler dimension in the muffler industry. There it shows the four views of the muffler, which are the top view, front view, right view, and the isometric view. For the project expectation, this project is expected to initiate the use of natural fiber as a better replacement for synthetic fiber as a sound absorptive material in absorptive muffler. And hopefully, this will be a good approach by the muffler industry in the near future. That's all from me for now. Thank you.